Let's explore in the actual volcanic mountain, and we're about to be stopped that detonated bomb before the actual island sinks. So either way, hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, I am Duffy Duck here, and I'm back for some more of yet again for the likes of the Maxi Toys videos. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for some more of Let's Play of Super Monkey Ball 2 for the Nintendo GameCube. So last time we have managed to fully complete it World 1, which is of course Jungle Island, and, well, simply to say, we actually did that world pretty good actually. So today for this episode is the fact that we're about to be moving on to World 2, which is none other than Volcanic Magma. For those of you who have already seen Super Monkey Ball Deluxe Let's Play before, we know exactly how this will go. So either way though, let's begin with the first stage in this world, which appears to be Banks. So either way, there's not much else to talk about, apart from the fact that, well, today's day is of course the 9th of September, in this case in 2020, and speaking of such though actually, is the fact that this is in, well obviously in 2020 of course. For those who lived in North America, happy 21st birthday in terms of the celebration release for the Sega Dreamcast, at least specifically in North America, because there wasn't until likely on the European version might drew out at, you know, the 14th of October back in the forms of 1999, so I guess we'll have to wait during that specific time, and this might be pretty interesting actually, because either way though, despite that, one thing that we totally forgot to mention something that did happen recently during the forms of Sega Ages lineup, is the fact that recently Sega Ages has now seemingly managed to able to become finished during the forms of Nintendo Switch's re-releases of some of the other Sega games. Originally, there was expecting to be thinking about the fact that there's going to be a Sega Sonic the Hedgehog arcade port coming over to the Switch, but it seems to be more specifically is the fact that recently Sega Ages just managed to able to actually somehow manage to end it off. Although, we might see some more Sega stuff in the future though. Well, we don't know exactly specifically though, just because, again, because of the pandemic was actually going to get worse and worse as the years passed. Although, to be quite frank though, is the fact that since we're going to be lived in the UK, it might start to ease a bit. Not significant, but just ease a bit. So even then though, because of that though, we're just really hoping that this year we're able to actually go end it off, like, so much so for that point anyway. So either way though, next we have is Coaster, as you can see, even though we've technically already done 2 other levels, specifically 8th floor, as well as, you know, hoppers, and now we are doing Coaster. So either way though, that, you know, this level's pretty fun because, you know, we're actually going to be doing a burst of speed whenever you're trying to able to go all the way down to the actual spiral coaster, even though sometimes you have to be very careful most of the time because, you know, if you somehow went too fast, and then if you somehow don't move your joystick, or the control stick for that matter, basically you would be able to actually just to fluke off, and then as a result you might able to actually accidentally just fall off the stage. So, although because of this though, the reason why I just did that right there, because of these bunch of bananas I was hoping to try to get. So either way though, next level we have is of course Bumpy Check, in this case like some sort of like a grid by grid kind of stage, as you can tell. So even then though, we'll just trying to able to actually go from grid to grid, just in case if we're about to be going after those, you know what I mean, bananas themselves. So, and yeah, something's worth to talk about is that yes, there is also the Mexi 10 version of this Let's Play, and we have the exact same issue as we have already established ever since in Super Monkey Ball Deluxe Let's Play, specifically the PlayStation 2 version, and that is the fact that, well, in addition to about the fact that his Let's Play quality is horrendously awful, especially noticeable, we have the same issue about the fact that, you know, the camera angle is actually way terrible, and also the commentary itself is heavily borrowed from any other YouTube commenters out there, and also to top it off is the fact that he never seemed to go through the actual correct order in terms of level by level syndrome, because, you know, obviously he's done, you know, specifically, stage 10 in World 1, for example, and then basically he does that stage first, and then ended off with, World 1-1, which is simple, and because of that, though, it just feels kind of out of place in my opinion. And of course, if you probably expected by this point, is the fact that in addition to those categories, as I mentioned earlier, not only those categories has always becomes a problematic when it comes to Mexi 10's version of that Let's Play, he also cheating, or he was also cheating at the same time, mainly due to the fact that he just managed to get infinite amount of time, and also, get this, he used Moon Jump. And because of that though, it just makes every single challenge a little bit more broken, and plus it'll be really cheating. So because of that though, yeah, not worth it. Especially noticeable how the fact that, well, not only that, most of this part is also really ridiculously fast and quick too. Even though despite the fact that our version is still fast and quick, even though, other than the fact that we actually did manage to briefly win for the stage, or some of these other stages, really nicely, even though despite the fact that, well, as you can tell, I'm actually going to be trying to go after that, you know, that red goal, and at the same time, collecting whole sorts of bananas, even though, again, I will try my best if I was trying to able to actually just to go after certain things like this, even though that there are a few times though, is the fact that, much like in Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, that certain stages might actually be pretty difficult to aim for red goal, mainly with the Super Monkey Ball 2 kind of stages, as far as you might as well noticing for this fact. So, yeah, I don't think I can make it for this point. Nope. And, as far as I can want to discuss upon everything else, aside from the 21st birthday for, the Sega Dreamcast recently for North America, but, aside from that, though, that's as far as I can say. Because, well, aside from the fact that, well, usually because, relatively speaking, because of how the fact that we are still carry on doing this game at this point. Oh, dang it! Wait. I did seriously fall off. Oh well. Beggars cells can be choosers. Especially noticeable how the fact that, well, at least for Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, that I can simply just manage to able to select any of the stages as I want if they manage to contain several hordes of bananas, even though that I'm also able to go and aim for the green goal, as you can see, rather than just the red goal, because the red goal is impossible. Other than you can able to actually just to rank up more points as much as you would have liked it will be. So, anyways, and as far as you know, it's already from the start though, is the fact that we've already accomplished swell level, which I found is pretty simple and easy, and also Gravity Slider was also a pretty fun level as well. And yeah, and also because of the because we're now moved on to World 2, this means this is actually the beginning of the advanced stages based off from the challenge mode. In fact, let me know in the comments below if what I'd like to tackle through challenge mode in Super Monkey Ball 2, because I'm surely let me know, because even then though, because it will be pretty fun if I was able to do both, either story mode or challenge mode all in one particular Let's Play in mind. So even then though, let me know in the comments below. So, and the final stage, as you can see in World 2, is of course alternative, even though despite the fact that I somehow messed things up for that particular speedrun tactics like I was hoping trying to do. But either way though, enough about that, and I think I should probably end things off here once I've concentrated on this point right here. So join me next time on Let's Play Super Monkey Ball 2. Is the fact that we're about to be moving on to the third world in this game, which appears to be under the ocean. So this should be pretty exciting. So I'll see you guys until on Friday.